You know, this video is been a long time coming, and I've been meaning to film it for forever, it seems like, but every time I sit down to do it, I get that feeling in the pit of my stomach, and I'm like, oh, I just don't want to do this. I don't want to do it at all, but I think it's necessary, so let's get into it. Everybody, it's your girl virtuousathena, and I am back today, and I want to just go ahead and dive into it and start what I'm gonna call Mental Health Mondays. Have you been feeling down? And I don't mean like temporarily down. I mean like down. I mean like life is really kicking you in the booty right now. You know what I'm saying? Like life is really doing a number on you, and you look up and you're always upset. You're always sad. You're always down. That might be a sign that you have a problem. I say that because I myself went through that again very recently last year, and I didn't quite pick up on it at first. I wasn't mindful of my mental health. And that's one thing that I want to, in this first video for Mental Health Mondays, I want to encourage you to pay attention to your mental health as well as your physical health. When you start to get a cold, you know the symptoms. You're congested, you feel tired, your voice starts to get scratchy. Well, those are the same things you should notice symptoms about yourself with mental health. Are you always crying? Are you always depressed? Are you always in the house? Do you never do anything? Are you always down? Always, all the time, like every single day. That's not normal, sweetie. Let me rephrase. There is nothing healthy about that. It's not healthy to be upset and angry all the time. So when you find yourself in a situation like that, you should pay attention to the symptoms. And I'm here to run down some of those symptoms for you. Here we go. Number one, difficulty concentrating. You ever put your mind to something and you're like, oh, I need to sit down and I need to do the bills. And you sit down and you do the bills and you can't quite make what's going on in your mind translate to paper, and you can't concentrate. You're always constantly distracted. If you find yourself at work having a hard time or a difficult time concentrating on the task at hand, that's a symptom of depression, is when you can't really focus. Everything is just, you'll feel worthless, like you don't have anything to contribute, and you also feel helpless. You'll feel like, there's just nothing I can do. That feeling of just I have no options. Being pessimistic. When you're pessimistic, you're negative about everything. Nothing is pretty. Nothing is positive. Nothing tastes good. Nothing is going great. Everybody, you have an attitude with everybody about everything, and you snap on people. You're just always pretty much negative and angry all the time. You'll lose interest in a lot of things. You lose interest in friends. You lose interest in hobbies. You lose interest in just about everything. I just wanted to come to you guys real quick and introduce the new series, and that's going to be called Mental Health Mondays. So I don't want it to be a depression thing. I want it to be a positive movement towards getting help for people that need help. And I hope you guys, kind of join me in my crusade to rid people of depression and anxiety and things of that nature. So thank you for joining me, and I will see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.